This video is a review of Softbank Group's fiscal year 2024 financial results, period from April 2024 to March 2025. Softbank Group is a Japanese multinational conglomerate holding company. Recently, Softbank has been focusing more on AI and semiconductor-related investments, including ARM, Ampere, and OpenAI. Softbank Corp, Japanese telecommunications and IT service company, is one of the subsidiaries of Softbank Group. FY2024 highlights. NAV, net asset value, stood at 25.7 trillion yen, marking a year-over-year decline of 2.1 trillion yen, primarily due to weaker performance in technology stocks. Softbank Group maintained its financial policy regarding loan-to-value ratio and cash on hand, with no planned changes for fiscal year 2025. Net income reached 1.15 trillion yen, an increase of 1.38 trillion yen compared to the previous year, representing the first annual profit in 4 years. Progress was made toward achieving the company's ASI artificial superintelligence vision, highlighted by the announcement of the Stargate project and a follow-on investment decision in OpenAI. Consolidated results fiscal year 2024. Softbank Group reported an investment gain of 3,701.1 billion yen for the fiscal year, a strong recovery from the 559.4 billion yen loss recorded in the previous year and marks the company's first annual profit in 4 years. Net income was 1,153.3 billion yen. The majority of this gain came from the investment business of holding companies. Key contributors included gains from Alibaba shares, T-Mobile shares, and Deutsche Telekom shares. Also, telecommunication company Softbank Corp's business has been doing well, and its profits have made a significant contribution. NAV, net asset value. As of March 2025, Softbank's net asset value stood at 25.7 trillion yen, a 7.5% decline from the previous year, mainly due to a drop in ARM's share price. However, markets have been volatile since April. Although ARM's share price rebounded, the stronger yen limited the NAV upside. The latest pro forma NAV is approximately 27 trillion yen. Cash position. Softbank Group's cash position stood at approximately 3.3 trillion yen. This strong liquidity position supports its ambitious investments in AI infrastructure, including the Stargate project and significant funding commitments to OpenAI LTV, loan-to-value. Despite making large-scale investments, Softbank maintained financial discipline. LTV ratio was 18% at the end of March 2025, and the current pro forma LTV remains around 20%. Well below the 25% policy ceiling. Softbank Group remains committed to responsible financial management while continuing to invest in growth. SVF Softbank Vision Funds. Softbank Vision Funds are investment funds launched by Softbank to back high-growth technology companies, particularly in AI, robotics, and digital platforms. Vision Fund 1, launched in 2017, was the largest tech investment fund at the time and invested in companies like Uber, WeWork, and ARM. Vision Fund 2, launched in 2019, with smaller capital commitments, continued this strategy, but with a greater focus on profitability and capital discipline. In the March 2025 quarter, the Vision Funds reported a total gain of $1,159 million. Vision Fund 1 posted a $1,848 million gain, largely due to a rise in ByteDance's valuation. In contrast, Vision Fund 2 recorded a $708 million loss due to weak performance from its publicly listed holdings. Vision Fund 1 ended up with a positive balance, thanks in part to TikTok's parent company ByteDance, while Vision Fund 2 is struggling. ARM. ARM had a strong year, with revenue reaching $4 billion, driven by record-high license and royalty income. Operating income increased by 33% to $1,872 million. Growth came from expansion into sectors like automotive and increasing adoption of its ARM v9 architecture, SoftBank expects AI expansion to edge devices will continue to drive ARM's growth. OpenAI. SoftBank is ramping up investments to drive future growth, particularly in artificial intelligence and advanced technologies. It announced the Stargate project, a major initiative to develop new AI infrastructure in collaboration with OpenAI, a leading US-based AI research and development company. As part of this effort, SoftBank committed up to $40 billion in follow-on investments in OpenAI Global. After syndicating $10 billion to co-investors, SoftBank's effective investment will total up to $30 billion. SoftBank's Stargate project is a large-scale AI infrastructure initiative that supports the development and deployment of advanced AI technologies. It brings together powerful AI data centers, cutting-edge AI chips, and abundant energy resources to enable massive computing capabilities. The goal is to accelerate AI evolution and generate long-term value across industries. This infrastructure empowers key player OpenAI, facilitating breakthroughs with the potential to transform society. Together, these elements demonstrate how Stargate supports a holistic ecosystem for AI, combining infrastructure, intelligence, and application to shape the future. Cristal Intelligence is an advanced AI agent developed through a partnership between OpenAI and SoftBank Group. It functions as an autonomous AI system capable of perceiving its environment, making decisions, learning from data, and taking actions, much like a human assistant, but powered by artificial intelligence. This AI agent is customized for enterprise use, designed to securely integrate with each company's internal systems and data, enabling tailored solutions for business operations and decision-making. To support this effort, SoftBank and OpenAI are forming a joint venture, giving SoftBank exclusive rights to market Cristal Intelligence to major corporations in Japan, positioning it as a key player in the next wave of enterprise AI adoption. Ampere. SoftBank Group will acquire all of the equity interest in Ampere for $6.5 billion. The transaction is expected to close in the second half of 2025. Ampere is a US-based semiconductor design company focused on cloud and AI, with approximately 1,400 employees, including about 1,000 engineers. Founded in 2018 and headquartered in California, Ampere designs ARM-based server chips. Through this acquisition, SoftBank aims to strengthen its semiconductor business as part of its broader strategy to realize ASI, artificial superintelligence. Vision for AI strategy. SoftBank Group is developing a comprehensive AI value chain through a multi-layered strategy that spans applications, models, data centers, and compute infrastructure. With a strong focus on advancing ASI, artificial superintelligence, SoftBank invests in and supports cutting-edge technologies across each layer. At the application level, it promotes the integration of Cristal Intelligence, which merges high-level reasoning and perception into services across various industries. In the model layer, SoftBank backs leading developers such as OpenAI, a pioneer in generative AI. Infrastructure efforts are anchored by projects like Stargate, aimed at building next-generation data centers to support large-scale AI workloads. At the compute layer, the group invests in semiconductor innovators like ARM, GraphCore, and Ampere to develop the processing power essential for AI advancement. Overall, SoftBank's vision is to create a comprehensive AI value chain that spans from foundational computing hardware to intelligent applications, driving progress toward ASI, artificial superintelligence. PayPay. SoftBank is preparing to take its mobile payment platform PayPay public, aiming to strengthen its fintech portfolio and unlock capital. PayPay, Japan's leading mobile payment service with over 68 million users, processed 25.8 trillion yen in transactions in 2024. The IPO is part of SoftBank's broader strategy to stabilize its finances and give PayPay more operational independence. Shareholder returns. SoftBank Group continued to return value to shareholders through share repurchases and dividends. Under a share repurchase program, of up to 500 billion yen authorized in August 2024, the company repurchased a total 286.2 billion yen worth of shares by the end of April 2025. Regarding dividends, the total annual dividend will be 44 yen per share, unchanged from the previous year. This results in a total dividend payout of 63.5 billion yen for the fiscal year. Stock price. This is the Japanese yen-based chart for the last 1 year. The Japanese yen stock price is 7,462 yen as of May 22nd, and the US dollar stock price is $25.96 as of May 22nd. Current PBR is 0.92, and dividend yield is 0.59%. Estimated PER is 10.46, based on previous EPS. Compared to past PBR, PER, and dividend yield, the current stock price can be considered slightly undervalued. As for Softbank Group, the dividend yield has always been low. The stock price will likely depend on future expectations for its AI-related businesses. Conclusion. FY2024 was a good year, as Softbank Group returned to a net profit for the first time in a while. The performance of its mobile subsidiary Softbank Corp has also been going very well recently and has made a significant contribution to Softbank Group's earnings. Going forward, continued investment in AI is expected, and long-term earnings will likely depend on how successful the AI business with OpenAI turns out to be. Shareholders will likely to have high expectations for the leadership of CEO Masayoshi Son.